Shalom. Starting off, when they give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakakodash. Double honors to elders and Apostle Great Millstone, who are the truth from, and Shalom to the elect out there. Today's title of this lesson will be Great Shutdown. And this goes out to you Negroes, you Latinos, and you Native Americans, the true Hebrew Israelites of the Holy Bible. Once again, today's title lesson will be Great Shutdown. So I have a quick meaning of the word EMP, and it reads, electromagnetic pulse, a burst of electromagnetic energy produced by a nuclear explosion in the atmosphere, considered capable of widespread damage to power lines, telecommunications, and electronic equipment. So we're seeing a lot of talk about possible grid shutdown. There's infrastructure going down. We're seeing a lot of cyber attacks against the grid. We know China is doing a lot of cyber attacks. We know Russia is attempting to develop a nuclear space weapon to destroy satellites with a massive energy wave. And we know what that is. That's called an EMP, an electromagnetic pulse. And this can disrupt communication lines. It can destroy electronic equipment, even take down aircrafts in there. So anything within that radius, everything's getting shut down. And we know that, and we already know within a grid shutdown, the EMP, everything goes out on so-called Babylon Great America. We know the people going to go crazy, bug out. We seen the movie on Leave World Behind at the end of the movie when they were standing in the forest and they looked towards the city, all type of chaos, havoc, all type of violence in the streets, rape, rob, stealing. You can only imagine what's going on in the cities. So we're going to see a lot of these things happening. We will see a grid shutdown. And one thing for sure is all these people going to bug out once they have no internet, no lights, their cars not working. Nothing's not going to work. It's going to be straight darkness, and that's going to cause a lot of chaos, all out of chaos. And we know what the devil wants, because he's trying to usher in this new beast system. He's trying to establish that grain of rice, that badge of servitude, the RFID microchip. He wants everybody to be digital slaves. He wants to be everybody put on his digital infrastructure, CBDCs, universal basic incomes. This system is coming in fast. We know this devil is moving because he knows he have a short time. Revelation chapter 12 verse 12. And also we've seen a lot of civil unrest going on down in New York, civil unrest with these migrants. We're seeing a lot of riots, revolts, rebellion, all this sedition among men is going to be happening soon, because a lot of rage. The people down there are mad at these migrants. The migrants are mad. So this, this a disaster waiting to happen. Also, can't forget about these sleeper cells laying dormant in these certain cities, waiting to cause havoc, waiting for that green light to kill and do what they need to do. So we seeing all these things lining up, and we seeing all these prophecies coming down. So I have a quick few videos to show you guys, and then we'll dive into the lesson.
How many people do you think will die in the first 5 minutes of an EMP?
I would say none. Because of the EMP? Very few.
A couple 100,000 in the first 5 to 10 minutes.
From what?
Because there's over 2,000 commercial aircraft in the air right now. And a significant number of those, if they got hit by a major EMP, it shuts the computers down on the plane. And even if you have Sully up front piloting you into the Hudson River, that plane's going to fall like a rock. So a couple 100,000 within minutes.
Paint a picture of what it looks like if our power grid were to go down.
Two different amplifiers. If it's nationwide, then you don't have Houston able to help out Louisiana as an example. Then we have to count on France. Talking about something longer than a couple days. If this happens 6 to 9 months, amplifies it 1,000 to 1,000,000 fold. If we truly have an outage that is nationwide that lasts 9 months, the EMP Commission, mandated by U.S. Congress, has much more authority and better funding than a congressional committee. They found that as many as 90% of Americans would die. 300 million. Yeah.
Wiped off the map, just like that. And how long did you say that would take?
9 months.
Let's just say the power grid goes out, okay? I'm telling you, it's going to happen.
I know.
I just don't know when it's going to happen. Meaning, is it going to be in 2024 during election year because they're scared shitless that Trump could actually win? Is it going to be next 5 years, 10 years, 15 years? I believe it's going to happen. You best just do whatever you can to be ready for it. Some people are maybe saying, well, I don't have the kind of money. You guys got the money and da-da-da-da. This isn't about money. There's ways of preparing in different ways based on the kind of resources you got. Protect your family. How do you do it? You have to do a little bit of research, a little bit of studying for yourself to find out if that were to happen. Do you have a small generator? Do you have certain things set aside? What method of payment will you use if you don't have any cash, or if you don't have, what other things do you have to protect your family? I do believe it is something worth talking about with your family to be prepared for this, because I think something like this is going to happen next 5, 10, 15, 20 years. And by the way, I do believe it's going to be worse than COVID, because at least with COVID, you can stay home, still communicate with others. With this, you stay home. Your internet, security, gate, lights, it's mayhem. Everything's gone. So what do? You just got to be prepared for it.
I would not be stunned, surprised to find out the Russians notified Washington that they've placed a nuclear weapon, a warhead in space, hovering over North America that's capable of delivering an electromagnetic pulse attack over North America. You don't blow up satellites with nukes. That's crazy. It would be the worst nightmare, folks. You'd be better off to be incinerated with a nuclear warhead than to live after an EMP attack. Why do I say that? Because you're still alive, but there's no life. You're back to the 1600s. No technology at all. Nothing. No way to pump water, no electricity, no utilities of any kind, no food, no transportation, no trucks hauling food, no farmers, tractors not moving, nothing. No food processing companies still operating.
Someone wrote me over the weekend saying, well, I'll have solar panels and everything. I'll have electricity. I said, no, you won't, because
all your gadgets will be fried.
Well, but the circuit boards that process the electrical from the solar panel to your household grid, they're fried.
So we've seen the devastating effects of a possible, if an EMP were to go off, we see what will happen. The man said in one of the videos, he said that people die within seconds. 1,000 people die in seconds because these planes are hooked up to computers. And once this EMP wave goes off, all that's coming down. So we're seeing these things come at a fast rate. Also, we're seeing the rise also in these diseases, these plagues, and these pestilences going on. There's a lot of talk about this bird flu, influenza in the news. Or we're going to see another possible pandemic. We're going to see hokey poke is going to come into play. We're going to see a lot of rules and a lot of new mandates, new lockdowns. So we're seeing all these prophecies come into play. So get your spirit right, get your mind right, because all these things are coming approach some dark times the Lord is showing us. These prophecies are hopping off the pages, and we're seeing the third World War III brewing up every day. So we're seeing everything come into play. So let's start at Luke chapter 21, verse 34-36, and at the KJV and LT. So let's read the KJV first. And it reads, and take heed to yourselves, lest at any time your hearts be overcharged with surfeiting and drunkenness and cares of this life, and so that they come upon you unawares. For as a snare shall it come on all of them that dwell on the face of the earth. Watch ye therefore and pray always, that ye may be accounted worthy to escape all these things that shall come to pass, and to stand before the Son of Man. Let's read the NLT. Watch out. Don't let your hearts be dulled by carousing and drunkenness, and by the words of this life. Don't let the day catch you unaware like a trap, for that day will come upon everyone living on the earth. Keep alert at all times and pray that you might be strong enough to escape these coming horrors and stand before the Son of Man. And we will see a lot of horrors. We will see a lot of mass death. We'll see a lot of killings. People going to get off the ghost. Cannibalism is coming back. People going to be have lack of food, lack of resources. So those are like some horrors I just named. All right, but we're watching out for this day. Say something that said EMP would to happen. We're going to rely on Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, because we know these impending dangers are coming. We know we're heading in a dark time of what? Tribulation, Jacob's trouble. Through much tribulation is the kingdom of heaven. The famine of the word is near, and the persecution of the saints is coming. The hour of temptation is coming. So we're seeing all these things line up. So we're getting our spirit and mind prepared for these things to come. True horrors are coming. We're going to see things that we never seen before in time never foreseen. But we're going to trust in Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai. We're not going to trust in all these they have all these doomsday preppers, relying on their prep. They're going to get spoiled. People going to see that they have all these things and they're going to get spoiled. So we're not going to rely on it. The Lord's going to feed us. He's going to direct our way. We're going to watch. He's going to direct our ways, and we're going to stay watch for these prophecies, and to make sure these days don't come us unaware. We're going to stay in the spirit and keep on reading the scriptures, keep on praying, and we're going to keep on watching these video epistles, because the men of the Lord are prophesying day in and day out of these times to come. So let's keep going. Let's have Ecclesiastes chapter 9, verse 12. And I really like this verse. I like how it reads in NLT also. So let's read. It says, "For man also knoweth not his time, as the fishes that are taken in an evil net, as the birds that are caught in the snare. So are the sons of men snared in an evil time." And what is evil time? Bad times, when it falleth suddenly upon them. Let's read the NLT. "People can never predict when hard times might come. Like fish in a net or birds in a trap, people are caught by a sudden tragedy." And we're going to see a lot of tragedies. We're looking for that day. We're waiting patiently. We're seeing everything lined up. We're seeing all this chaos happening. There's a lot of violence. We're also seeing a lot of people homeless, losing their jobs. Eviction notices. Seeing the society circle down the drain. So America, which is Babylon, this place is over with. And we have a lot of our people, so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans. They still living in mirth. Going about their daily lives, trying to achieve this lavish lifestyle. Worrying about the bag, worrying about these calls, worrying about all sorts of things that don't mean anything. These things don't mean, these worldly things don't mean anything, because we know in a blink of an eye, all these things gonna be gone. The Lord said in the days to come, we should move as pilgrims. We're gonna lose everything. We're gonna lose certain things. We might get shipped off to FEMA camps. You never know where we just might end up be at. But we have to trust in Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushua, us being the hopeful elect. We have to keep on moving and trusting the Lord, because these days are dark. A lot of bad times are coming. Jacob's trouble, a time never foreseen before, is upon us. So let's keep going. It's Revelation chapter 12, verse 12, and it reads, "Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he had but a short time." Who's the devil? Esau, Edom, the red man, beast man. He knows this wicked kingdom. He knows this kingdom is coming down. He knows our Lord Yahweh Shai is about to break them clouds and destroy this evil, wicked kingdom. We got next. A kingdom that dwells in righteousness is upon us. Peace, true peace, a world that rules in righteousness, no defiled food, no wickedness. A land, a earth that is ruled in righteousness. And we can't wait. We hasten for that time. We can't wait for our Lord to save us, being Lord willing, part of the hopeful elect. We can't wait till the Lord beam us up. If we part of that remnant, part of that number, we have to hope and pray that we are. Because we hate these things. We hate seeing all this wickedness, all this these foul things going around earth. We hate all of this. But we know this devil, Esau, Edom, he's but to move. He but to make his move. He but to try to establish this digital infrastructure. The MOTB is at hand. This RFID microchip. He wants to put in this digital society. This dystopian world he wants to in place. But we know the Lord is going to take this down. He's not going to let this keep going. He's going to throw a monkey wrench at them. They're trying to place all these things, all these rules, regulations. All that's going to go. And we know our Lord is going to help us any times we're coming into. So I'm going to close out this with this verse right here, 2nd Ezra chapter 16, verse 17 and 18, because these are times we're coming into great sorrows, great mourning. So it reads, woe is me, who will deliver me in those days? The beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars, and the power shall stand in fear, the beginning of evils. And what shall I do when these evils shall come? And what shall we do? We should trust in Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai, because we know when all these things are coming down the pipeline, we're going to see a lot of famine, we're going to see a lot of great death. We're seeing the World War III brewing up right now. We're seeing all the things. We're going to see civil war like no other, race wars, class wars, different factions band up together. You're going to see these things. It's happening in our time. The Bible speaks of the things. The Lord speaks of the things to come. He tells us look out for these signs. We're seeing all the signs. We know we to the end. So keep trusting in the Lord. Keep trusting Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai, and keep praying, because we come into these dark times. So keep trusting and keep believing and keep the faith. I hope the lesson was edifying. Till next time I say, Shalom.